From Battle Pass skins to Mythics and the most collabs ever added in a season, this is everything new in Fortnite Absolute Doom. The story of Season 4, titled Absolute Doom, begins with the Wanderer officially revealing himself as Dr. Doom, but this time it's a different one than the one we saw in Nexus War. In the aftermath of the event, Doom gets exposed to Pandora's box and opens it, absorbing all the godly powers within, becoming one of the most powerful versions of himself. He then proceeds to go on a recruiting spree, gathering allies from both the Fortnite and Marvel universe as he builds his empire on the island. Against him are Hope and Jones, who have taken action themselves in order to join the war and oppose the forces of Doom. Jones is now put on the suit of Captain America, leading us into battle alongside Hope and Peely, who's been transformed into Peelverine after the Weapon X lab bunker did experiments on him in Season 3. Alongside them will be multiple heroes from Marvel's universe that have joined them after Magneto called for reinforcements, and we'll get to them right now. The new Battle Pass is entirely Marvel themed, with a few surprises though, such as the unique Fortnite x Marvel mashups. Two of those are Captain Jonesy wearing a Captain America suit inspired from the one in the Winter Soldier movie, and Peelverine inspired by the classic Wolverine suit, and a nod to the first Marvel season where Peely had his own banana claws. Actual Marvel characters are also present, like the long-awaited Gwenpool, who we knew was coming thanks to the leaked Lego piece in the files, and even Emma Frost from the X-Men movies made a surprising appearance, taking the side of Dr. Doom. Speaking of the element of surprise, you might recognize one of the new Battle Pass skins, Mysterio, a prominent Spider-Man villain who's been recruited by Doom. Dr. Doom himself is the bonus Battle Pass skin, and he'll be unlockable later in Season 4. He's even said to have a style with the Wanderer cape, so that will be a very cool reference. Opposing him though is a character we've seen and been asking for a long time, War Machine, and he honestly looks insane. And the Tier 100 skin for Season 4, which we should have seen coming, is none other than Shuri in her own Black Panther suit, who was first teased as a skin when Fortnite x Marvel Zero comics dropped. A lot of people were also expecting to see Fantastic Four skins in the Battle Pass, since the comic used as a Season 4 concept is focused around them battling Dr. Doom. Lucky for us, Marvel's given confirmation that while they aren't here yet, the Fantastic Four are also going to be added on the island later in the season, potentially around the time Dr. Doom will become available in the pass. And just like Marvel said, there's a character that they can't forget about, and neither can we. Just like we got Deadpool versions of Raven and Cuddle Team Leader, this time we're getting a new character, and that is of course Fishstick. This concept art is what Fishpool is going to look like. Fishpool better be careful though, because there's a new character who he definitely doesn't want to cross. Meowscles has also gotten a new skin in the season, and it's a mashup. He's the new Sabretooth Meowscles, the arch nemesis of Peelverine. For reference, Wolverine and Sabretooth in the movies are brothers that turn to enemies, so it's cool to see Fortnite including that in their own universe. Within this massive world, it wouldn't be a proper Marvel season if we didn't get Marvel POIs, and these ones are huge. Dr. Doom literally summons his Doom Castle, and we have an early look at the POI thanks to the trailer. Players also managed to spot a brand new biome for these POIs, and they've noticed that it's a lot more colorful and vibrant, similar to the upstate New York biome from the first Marvel season due to its red colored trees. Another POI that can be seen is Latveria, Dr. Doom's very own country. If it looks similar, it's because it's very close to how Anvil Square was based, given it's a medieval town, hence why the Doom skin is wearing knight's armor. The third POI is a raft prison on top of water inspired by Marvel Comics, and it's where Doom and his allies free Mysterio from being held. Thanks to some dedicated fans, we also know which POIs are going to be removed or replaced next season, so you'll get to say goodbye to some of your favorite spots. One of the POIs being removed is Classy Courts, as it'll be replaced by Doom's Castle, meaning the snow in that area will also melt, making room for the biome. Just nearby, Lavish Lair will be no more in a few days. Instead, it's going to be replaced by the town of Latveria. And for the raft POI, it's uncertain where exactly it'll be placed, but it's become clear that it'll be a part of this biome in the map. There's plenty of new weapons and tons of old and new mythical superpowers that make this season just as epic as the last one. The Iron Man repulsors and Unibeam from Chapter 2 Season 4 make your return, but now they're combined into one mythic. You're able to fly around just like Iron Man in the movies while also shooting the Unibeam. You can see it in the trailer, and it is cinematic. Similar to this, there's War Machine's arsenal, which includes a jetpack for flight and also an automated cannon with rockets that can be launched. I don't know about you guys, but this looks a little too broken to me, almost like the mechs from Season X, but it's going to be extremely fun to play with. In the first Marvel season, players also found the Stark Rifle super fun, so Mythics decided to bring it back into the loot pool for this one. Next is really interesting because from the trailer, it's likely we'll be getting another fan favorite mythic from Nexus War, and it's Wolverine's Claws. Except now it's Peelverine's, yet it'll function exactly like the original with the healing factor and ability to slash everyone in your path. Another returning mythic's Captain America's Shield, which we last saw in the Endgame LTM in Chapter 1, and players have been asking for it to come back. Now you'll find it in regular Battle Royale, and it's been slightly reworked as you can now not only throw it at enemies, but also use it as a shield to charge them. There's lots of returning mythics from past seasons, and this one is no exception. Black Panther's Shockwave ability in Nexus War will be added again, except this time it belongs to Shuri, and it'll have a lot more powers, like using the Black Panther claws alongside the kinetic energy absorbed against your enemies to shockwave them into oblivion. We even even managed to get a reskin of the Infinity Gauntlet. Sort of. The gauntlet had a massive purple beam that had you siphon after hitting enemies. Dr. Doom's gotten a new mythic himself, and it looks awfully similar to Thanos' purple beam, just turning green. It's unknown if it'll be able to grant siphon, but in the trailer you can be seen destroying everything in its path. It'll most likely function like the Dragon Ball Kamehameha mythic, shooting a lethal laser beam but leaving the user vulnerable in the air, unable to defend themselves. Instead, Mysterio's mythic power is a combination of two previously seen items that make it insane. In the past, there's been lots of invisibility items that haven't been well received, and this once again is going to be one of these. It turns your character invisible and then spawns in decoys, and they'll stay there until becoming visible again or until someone eliminates them. Now it's time to talk about massive news about some insane collabs coming to the game other than Marvel. The Disney panel revealed many animated characters arriving to Fortnite soon, and 3 of them are already in the works.
Oh, very good. Very good. Very good wordplay. Very good. Yes. Very good.
I'm talking about The Incredibles. We'll be getting 3 skins from the animated movie, Mr. Incredible, Elastigirl, and even Frozone. In the past, there's been a skin that was a reference to Frozone, and fans are now saying Fortnite's come a long way. And it really has, because this year's Fortnitemares is going to be about the best that we've ever seen. This fall, they're going to be adding 3 more Disney characters with many more on the way. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, Fortnite's collabing with Disney's animated villains. We'll be getting Maleficent, Captain Hook, and Cruella de Vil. These are only the first ones coming in the fall, with a lot more currently planned. What wasn't planned at all though is an addition of a new Star Wars collab today. The panel announced we'll be getting 2 or 3 characters that you've definitely seen, which are Moff Gideon from The Mandalorian Season 3 and the IG-12 droid, which comes with a cute Baby Yoda back bling. Something else we found out though, and thanks to Disney announcements, is that Fortnite will be adding Avatar to the game. You might be confused about how Fortnite's already collabed with Avatar: The Last Airbender, but that's not the one we're talking about. This is from a reliable source, and it was even teased at the beginning of the Fortnite x Disney partnership announcement just a few months ago. It's unknown what characters we're getting, but likely the protagonist Jake Sully will be in the game. Inside the new Fortnite season, there's also a few secrets that eagle-eyed fans have managed to spot. The Scar will be returning, but it's not the one we've come to know. Instead, Save the World players may realize that this is the Nocturno Assault Rifle. This could be one of the few times that Save the World weapons added to Battle Royale, and it could also potentially be our first weapon without bullet drop in Chapter 5. And what Marvel season would it be if Galactus wasn't involved somehow? The last we saw of him was defeating him in the Nexus War. Well, in the trailer, some have spotted Galactus's helmet in the background, meaning it might be an Easter egg to the season, or he could potentially be returning. And another thing that's coming back in Absolute Doom is the train. In Season 3, we saw it get covered by a sand dune, and we thought it would get an apocalyptic makeover, but it ended up staying gone. In the new trailer, it appears it's back up and running, so it looks like Epic must have heard the complaints and now is bringing it back.